Nice. Yeah, I went to when I went out to get dinner. I grabbed. There's a Packy right next to the barbecue place I got dinner from. So so I just went in and grabbed like a Lagunitas hazy IPA. Some good stuff. So just one sec on this. I think we're live.
Let me check. Yeah, we're live.
So nice. I will pull up your.
Oh God, I have an
pull
Xfinity ad on your page. Why is there an Xfinity ad on your page? I don't want to care about Xfinity.
Where?
It's selling me gamer grade internet. What's gamer grade internet?
Yo, wait! I have an Xfinity ad. That's hype.
Yeah.
That's hype. Yo, keep selling that gamer grade internet, Twitch. Keep selling that.
Gamer grade internet.
Keep selling that.
Gamer grade internet.
That's so funny. All right, so I'm gonna pull up the replay of. I'm gonna pull up your replay first. Actually.
Oh boy.
actually, I'll pull up. I'm gonna run and grab my beer, and pull up your replay first as I share. as I like send it out to all the right people. So I'll be right back.
Interesting. Let me just that here and in here. Draft. All right. So yeah, this was my match. Wait, there's only two people. Oh wait till Mason's back. Where's my team for this thing?
Back.
Yeah. I just posted it in the draft or the tournament server and refried cord.
Nice.
Yeah. So I haven't gone over my team yet, but so going into this week, I was scared of Kartana. I was very scared of Kartana, and that's about all my thought process was. I was also scared of Tornadus Therian to an extent, because I was like, yeah, this thing can eat one hit from any not electric type, and it will simply just Hurricane. So
doesn't get Hurricane anymore.
the team I brought was sort of based around flexibility and what I click, or rather, I was trying to maximize my funny button potential. Because this team sort of naturally invalidated that. So I had Bandit Zydog.
Yeah.
Because 1,000 Arrows is literally never bad to click.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, if he brings no Tornadus, or Thunderous, not Tornadus, my bad. If he brings no Thunderous, I can click 1,000 Waves for free, and it'll kill something that is not named Gorgeist every time.
Right.
it was the classic, like, utility Coco with terrain extender plus Raichu to do bullshit like that. And also as a last resort check against Cart, I could sack Coco, go Raichu, Rising Voltage, whatever. Decidueye was Spell Tag. I considered bringing Life Orb at some point, but I figured I'd want the survivability of Spell Tag more, and I didn't want to be locked into ban just in case.
Right. Yeah, I do think that with draft in general, the like little bit of extra damage boosting items go a longer way than like Life Orb does. Just because.
No.
Yeah, you were saying.
Yeah, I also wanted like a catch-all, right? For some bullshit. And so taking Chip from Life Orb wasn't really good for that. Also, if Cart was chipped, I could Poltergeist into Shadow Sneak and it would kill and I wouldn't take 20% for it.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like taking 20% on like general where you're like, yeah, the job's done, but like taking 20% in draft where like I could use this guy for like 7 different mons. It's like, it's just like wildly different. But yeah, so we can get in top, and from Tommy's side, Dread's side, he, looking at this, Ribombee was absolutely the correct bring just because your removal is pretty obtuse most weeks.
Oh no, I think he brought the best possible team he could have brought into me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the only thing that could have potentially been better is like Sword Stance Kartana EV to get a speed boost.
Right.
That might have been a better bring for Kartana, but that's a really obtuse bring, and it's also scary because it has 0 immediacy.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like Kartana is one of the mons where like when you have that immediacy, it just gets so good.
Yeah.
Card hurts. Card hurts big time.
Oh, hi Brendan.
Ahoy. I figured since I'm part of top 2, I might as well join you guys this time.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, so we're just gonna get right into it. This is Tommy Mooney's game first.
Yeah.
So I think this was a great lead for him. And like very, very obvious lead on your end too. Not obvious in like a bad way.
Yeah, no, I was debating between Coco and Scizor because I was like, I don't know. I want to lead with something that doesn't immediately lose to Cart.
Well, yeah, and U-turn hurts. U-turn hurts everything with Toxapex or like Turtonator.
And here I saw Gorgeist and I saw Blood and I was like, yeah, something's losing their item.
Yeah. That's what you should do. Free Nox or free Nox, man.
Yeah, and then he goes into Pex because, Pex is the thing that takes Nox.
Were you Jolly Band?
No. Adamant Band.
Fuck Toxapex. Anyways.
That's a full Fizz Def Toxapex, I think.
Yeah.
And in comes Turtonator, you turn out.
The cursed matchup.
We'll get to that.
In comes Zydog, and this is like a super 3,000 waves on my part because he has nothing that wants to take it.
Yeah.
I actually think this could have taken 1 and killed. He should have run that calc. Yeah, and really good protect here.
Would Turt actually be able to take 1? That'd be kind of insane.
1. It would take 1.
Yeah.
I ran that flip turn doing 57% was like, why?
I mean, Zydog bulk is non-existent, isn't it?
No, but still, 57. That's a lot per flip turn.
Fix for Bombay, by the way.
Yeah.
It had to have been with that damage.
Yeah. This is scary as shit, man. Good sack here.
Yeah.
He has
I figured he'd sack it.
I mean, you have so many things that can potentially have Grass Knot and the stupid Decidueye.
In comes Ribombee. I should have U-turned. I should have U-turned here, but I thought he'd stay in predicting U-turn.
Yeah.
And I kind of fumbled this. But
yeah. I mean, it is what it is. At bare minimum, you burn a what's up, Dr. Mogo? I was gonna say, bare minimum, you burn a Fire Blast.
Yeah. And here I was like, all right, it's time to click 1,000 waves. From this percent, it's not living. And and I make the double into Decidueye because I figured this is his only thing that takes it.
Good double, good double.
And fun fact, I forgot Poltergeist did that.
Yeah, anti-synergy between that.
If
and
you
Knockouts.
if you SD'd, those leaf blades would hurt.
Yeah. And here I was like, whatever. T-Spikes hurt my team so much.
Yeah.
And then the cursed matchup.
Okay,
no,
so
not yet.
Not yet.
this Fire Blast crit actually hurt me so much
Yeah.
because otherwise I would have been able to 1,000 waves here, but I was forced to outrage just because like
You gotta get some value out of this thing.
I had to get some value out of it. Yeah. So in comes Decidueye, and I was like, whatever.
Firing off.
Yeah.
those
That was a misclick.
yeah, that sucks.
I meant to go Coco. I was like, ah, shit, whatever.
Even still, you're not in the worst spot.
Not in the worst, yeah. And here it is.
It begins.
So at this point, I had nothing that could actually deal with Turtonator except this, because I knew his, because I knew his full set by now. So I was like, whatever. Let me just stall out as many Fire Blasts as humanly possible.
And he kept clicking Draco. He just kept clicking Draco. He just kept clicking it.
I was looking
The
at
Fire
cards,
Blast, I
was
mean.
there anything that reasonably could like PP stall out Coco? I don't think so.
Not
No.
really. Most of its moves are like
Without
like
like-
the good moves are like Fire Blast and Draco because I had it a season ago.
Coco's really
It does.
hard
It
to
has a
stall
lot of
out.
small PP moves.
Yeah, so I was going for a Paralysis here, because with the Para, I could potentially beat it with my other Mons.
Yeah. Because you get that pair,
So
so
this-
Decidueye's able to go stupid on it.
Yeah. So I was playing for the Para, and I got it, which is good.
And if
And
you
now
stall
I
with
was
the
just
fire
playing-
moves too.
Yeah, and the funny part is, he couldn't actually go to card at any point during this.
No, it would have gone fried.
Because, no, not only would it have gotten fried, Decidueye sort of hardwalled it from the percent it was at. Because,
Well, couldn't he-
or not Decidueye,
Did
Gudra.
he bring it in when he conditioned you to roost on a turn?
No, Gudra hardwalls. Like, hard walls.
It
Yeah.
still gets him out of this.
You know, this
Gets him
spot
out
is
of this
awful.
loop of losing all of his PP on that. Like, it gives him something to work around. And he can double from there. It's not like he has to press a button.
Like, he doesn't...
Perhaps,
like,
but-
that was the big misplay, is that you have a whole Gorgeist that's going to eat something from
Like, he was
Coco.
afraid
Yeah.
of losing it from
No,
Raichu,
no,
maybe
it-
Raichu or something. Wasn't
It was banded Gorgeist, so he couldn't bring it in on a wrong turn, because Thunderbolt into U-turn would have killed from the percent it was at, I think. Besides the burn. So in comes Gudra.
Honestly, being burned isn't horrible.
Yeah, no. The whole point of Gudra was to flamethrower endgame.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Bringing in Pex
So
here is
in-
terrible.
And
I hate to
it-
say it, Tommy. It just
And
is
then there was
bad.
this. Then there was
No,
this.
then there was this, and I was playing for the exact same condition here.
Yeah.
Get the para waited out. Yeah.
Like, you can't
And
do this.
you can tell it. No, you can tell it's full Fizz Def because I have no special attack investment.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, I had none. I was max HP, max.
Yeah, it's utility Coco. And then he said,
Yeah.
Papoon, you've never seen a Turtonator do that much work? Here's the thing. That Turtonator did the opposite of work. That was not good.
It was not good. It was losing.
Yeah.
This turret has actually done a lot of work this season, all things considered, especially given its tier. But that right there, it was just kind of sitting, slowly dying.
It's an excellent free space mon. I will give it that. It can spin, it's got good typing, all that, right?
No,
Fire Dragon, really rare but really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And at this point, I was hoping for any paralysis on Pex whatsoever.
Yeah, he got so
But it-
lucky with his paras.
Yes.
This is a tough turn right here. But
Mhm.
You absolutely have to roost. You absolutely.
I have to. I
He
had
said
to
if it
roost
was
there.
if it was shell smash, it would have actually swept.
If it was Shell Smash, it was losing to like
Gudra.
half of everything.
doesn't it
else.
get shadow sneaked by Decidueye then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Gudra walls it. If it's not clicking Draco, you can outplay it with Tapu Koko, all that.
Yeah. And here I was like, I'm killing something with Poltergeist.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because the itemless mons are gone.
Yeah, the itemless mon was gone. I was like, I am winning with Poltergeist.
Yeah.
Give me your mons.
Mm-hmm. No dodges. No. Great job.
No-
Great
no
dodge,
Actually
right,
doing
Bombi?
its job.
And this not killing was rough because Life Orb would have killed,
Mm-hmm.
But I also would have been dead.
Is
if I
what
had
it
Life
is.
Orb, so
You didn't need it anymore
And
though
there-
because you already.
yeah,
Got it.
Sneak, and as it turns out, Resto Chesto.
Yep, and here I was like, all right, Gudra endgame, let's get this.
Yeah, because worst comes to worst, you just get Coco in, you get
Yeah,
Raichu in.
I go Coco Raichu, yeah, that
Yeah.
worst case. And that Smart Strike only did 37, so
Yeah.
that could never touch me.
Yeah, it was a tough game for Dread, but even still, really great season on the
Mhm.
whole. I think that what ended up biting him was he has a tendency to play a little conservatively, like the Turtonator shows. Because if he just aggro doubles out on a Roost, like if he gets you to around like 50%,
That's really, he had to condition Venator Roost and then get a double on that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that was his only way out.
yeah. But I mean, if you do that successfully, you get Kartana and you start mashing Leaf Blade. Or Smart Strike, you just start mashing.
Well, even you don't
Smart
even
Strike,
use
you
it off
have-
of card. You can double again off of card. Like,
Yeah.
it's hard. Obviously, it's easier said than done because we're kind of armchair coaching. But
Yeah.
you know,
It's something experience comes from playing offense, because if you play, I'm talking like offense, like like in an offensive position in Mons. I'm talking like the team style offense. When you get used to playing that, you're used to the aggro doubles because you have to make them to succeed in that style, and it's one of the hardest styles to use successfully, I think. Because you can't just like
Mhm.
autopilot it like a hyper offense where like, oh, my hazards are up, now I do this, and like you follow the flow chart. Offense is a 50-50 fest playing it.
Yeah.
And like it's really hard, and offensive mons like can be like on paper they're just devastating, but they can be a little harder to use than people actually give them credit for. So I understand that, like just the aggro doubles and all that, but even still, great season from Tommy. Great season. Just if he made a couple extra doubles, would have been a different story, and just like push it a little bit. But I think he's like found a play style that works best for him throughout this process anyways, so you know, seeing a lot more stall, semi-stall probably going forward from him. Yeah, good season. Props to Vinay after bustering back-to-back in the finals.
Yeah.
The round ones, it happens. Listen,
Yeah,
I got Blizzard crit, man. Like, I get it.
yeah, it's what it is.
And we'll get to Mr. Jeans himself. You're a little low on my end, Brendan, just so you know.
yeah,
volume-wise.
just me being quiet.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so getting to your game. So just on preview, because obviously I helped you build a little bit, and we're talking about good old Barbarical. He's so handsome. This matchup's really funny. Just like looking at the mons. I do think that Entei goes absolutely insane, just on paper. Even with the Tims. Magnezone is super valuable here, obviously. Then we decided Rocky Helmet on Yuxi, yeah? Oh. Brendan?
Brennan?
Did you die?
What's up? Sorry, I'm spacing out.
Oh, no, we were just talking about how, like, Rocky Helmet on Yuxi, yeah? To be, like, the melee counter, if needed.
I was considering Rocky Helmet at first, but then I chickened out because I was like, Rocky Helmet would be amazing for melee, especially considering I'm just going to be knocking it and potentially trying to burn it or something. But I went for lefties in case I had to have like a fight with Slowbro, because I wanted to have a future sight switch in just in case.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
But in hindsight, yeah, Rocky Helmet would have been real nice.
Mm-hmm. And Papoon said your team looks so goofy. Dude, so, well, Papoon, once the match review's over, I'll show you how I format my league. And why it looks so goofy. And there's no point system. I do a rank system. But yeah, so, and just Sean's build is so, like, Sean, like, I love Sean's team so much just because of, like, the obtuse offense it has between, like, Nido, Queen, and Kiram, which is so hard to switch into. Melee as, like, a breaker or just, like, a pivot or just, like, you know, Mon that will get kills. Physical threat is always so good to have. Crobat, super good utility. I think Bro's the best pivot in OU right now, which is like saying something with teleport. And Volabee's obviously there to hard counter Gengar. So yeah, no, just looking at it, I was really excited to watch this match. I was like really excited for this match too, because both of you were really good. So just looking at it, we'll get right into it. But I thought it was like super even on build.
Oh yeah, my number one condition this game was I need to learn Kiram's item ASAP.
Yeah, that's the
Like-
thing with facing Kiram. It's the item game. As soon as you know the item, it becomes so much easier.
Right.
Just on looking at it, I would go with Specs. Because your team's not particularly fast outside of Gengar and Entei.
Because he brought Scarf last time, which was annoying because I was considering the Regidrago win con last time.
Mhm.
But if we're both Scarfed, it kind of negates that. So
Yeah. And he likes
With
bringing
this
Scarf
league-
into me. He brought Scarf into
Yeah.
me, so
Yeah.
he likes it. But yeah, press play here. Freeze Dry absolutely is the right thing to do. But Barbarical, he is so handsome with the with the goddamn
shiny
focus
and that-
sash, with the shiny and the
that nice-
name.
yeah, what more could you ask for?
hmm
But yeah, Sax Crobat doesn't do much. If I got the flinch here, way different game.
If you got the flinch there,
But-
it was 6-0, just on the spot.
Yeah. Drago comes in, he brings in Vullaby to scout. Specs is funny. Specs is really funny.
Yeah, because I think-
goodbye.
Melee here? No, it went Kyurem for the faster.
Yeah. Which is out. That bounces.
Dude, Uxi's so strong that way.
Yeah, really nice natural defenses.
Mm.
Yeah, I get rocks up. I figure I just want to stop as much as I can this thing from keeping itself alive. So knock the lefties.
And that's where
But I was
Helmet
just
would have
gonna
been
keep psyching it.
huge.
No, that's what I'm saying. That would have put so much chip on this thing, especially because Entei doesn't even know co Sacred Fire. Even Bandit.
Melmel
Actually, I was
is
boost.
so good. I love that mod.
It lives this Sacred Fire, but I wanted to feint the Scarf, so I switched to Gengar expecting him to double, but he presses Protect, and I didn't account for that.
That was a good protect on his end. I think if I were him, I
lived
would
the
have
Lion Bash
bashed.
there, by the way. I lived Bash.
Okay.
Unironically, I checked the roll.
High horsepower being disabled's fine because you just protect here to
See,
scout
yeah.
the move. Yeah.
I'm pressing energy no matter what, and this Protect makes sense just to buy time for PP stall.
Because Dragon Energy is what,
'Cause-
8?
8.
Yeah.
Yeah, switches this in. Now this is where it gets tough. Because if he Earth Powers here, I'm like, ooh, that hurts. But Ice Beam to make sure you can get rid of Bocarano. But hey, Sacred Fire with the instant thaw. Really good. The burn here doesn't matter.
So he was Tim's, which is really,
yeah,
really
he
good.
was. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, wait a minute. He actually has some flexibility late game.
Good balloon.
So
Like,
Balloon saved my
phenomenal
life.
balloon.
Balloon saves my life here.
It really
I
did.
Steel Beam because nothing particularly appreciates it.
Yeah.
And then here's I can't Steel Beam again. So this was a tough 50 because if he switches in Nido Queen there, I lose.
Yeah. It was
Now I
tough
pick
either
Drago
way.
'cause- yeah. It
Now
looks more
Draco does a
capable.
trillion, yeah. Balloon saved your
Smash is
life.
fun.
That was a really, really, really good balloon bring, and I can't say that enough.
No, because its typing will makes it so nice for some switch-ins, and I needed some kind of answer to Kiram this game.
You had Flash,
And
right?
then, it did have Flash. Yeah.
Yeah, so Flash just wins this, because Steel Beam would have resulted in a tie, I think?
Yeah.
If they still do ties, yeah. No, but that balloon was a phenomenal item bring, and this was an awesome game. I think it was only
I
20
had to
turns, so yeah.
I had to save zone huge late game, and when I clicked Steel Beam that one turn, I had to check what rolls Kiram did to me, because I
Mhm.
checked. It's okay, if it's boots, nothing does more than 50%. I can make this work.
Yeah.
So I had to play around that.
Exactly. It was a super good game from both of you. And again, Sean, phenomenal season too. I honestly think everyone had a good season. There was some bad luck that happened. So we'll just get right.
RNG's RNG. What are
Yeah.
you gonna do?
Just load this up. Haven't loaded this up in a minute. Schedule, if it's been updated. So basically, I haven't updated this and been busy. Everyone's been busy. However, Refried
It's me versus Brendan.
with the 1-0. Mr. Hack Guy with the
3-0, I think.
3-0. And then we go to winner TBD. So this will be fun. I'll just shut up on how I do the thing real quick. So the way I have it done, I also do it in Excel or Google Sheets because it's just easy. But the way I like to do it is having ranks, just because I don't know how to assign point value differences between Melmetal and Rillaboom. I don't know how to do that. So I think just having a rank system is just a little more flexible in terms of build.
I think both systems have their strengths and weaknesses. What I like about tiering is that when people get down to the really big nuances of Mons, like, oh, Corviknight's really good in X situation, but is it better than, like, some other mod that's basically the same deal?
Mm-hmm.
It can be tricky. But at the same time, I think this format has its weaknesses if there's a certain typing that's very limited in a certain tier.
Yeah.
We had the fire type run, which was really funny.
The fire type arms race in this in this draft league with 16 people was quite severe when people realized that once you get to A and below, it's like, oh, all the remaining.
It's
fire
pretty
types
barren,
suck.
yeah.
Like once we got to B tier and everyone just like one after another started picking up the.
I think
only
like
decent fire
Blaziken,
types left.
Magmortar, Charizard, and
Centiskorch.
Centiskorch were all picked in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a facet of not having enough mons in general. Like, if you had everything, right, then all of a sudden every single fire starter, which are all solid for the most part.
Right, if you have Nape
Right.
and Emboar,
Like, the worst is probably Typhlosion, I'd
and
say.
even then, like, that's a really good free space mon.
I mean,
Yeah.
the other weakness is that, you're also a little bit more limited with what kind of team builds you can do, but it also more guarantees that if someone's not the best at draft, they're not going to get as punished as in a point system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we are in a draft league where a lot of people are relatively new or don't spend a ton of time with mods in general. It's just a fun thing we do with alumni.
Yeah.
And and like we've proved this point because Mason and I have randomized teams before for people who weren't able to make draft, and
Yeah.
they've still done fine.
Colin,
It's been solid.
Coley.
Yeah, cool.
Coley's team, we drafted for him, and he's so nasty. He is so good. I want him to play
Granted,
tournaments.
he still made some trades after the fact, but even then, like, what he was given, considering the criteria, was we're going to give you the best mon that is like on paper the safest best thing in all possible situations.
Like synergy be damned.
Yeah.
Like he ended up with like what 3 different fairies, 3 different ghosts. or
Yeah.
something
No,
like that.
He had like 4 fighting types.
Yeah.
No, it was fighting ghosts. He had
It's
nothing but
fighting types
ghosts,
and
pretty
clown.
much.
Yeah.
No, he also had a few other ghosts. I
Yeah,
don't remember who they were.
I forgot.
He had like
Yeah.
Diancie and Clef.
No, he had Diancie, he had Doublade, he had Clown, he had a few others. But-
Yeah, and Luke just said I had to fight his full random draft round and won only one of a flame body on Surging Strikes. Yeah, he's insane.
Cole's
But,
like insane.
He's very good. He brought the Rock Blast. The Rock Blast clown was so fire. That was the most. That was so good. But that's besides the point. I sent out a superlative form. Only got 7 responses, but
It's
we do what we
time.
can.
It's
We
time.
do what we
It's
can.
time.
And so, just gonna look at this real quick. We did some questions. So we got questions. So we got oh no, it doesn't work like that. But however, we got questions. And responded. Best nickname, all that sort of stuff. Not gonna do like the individual, and is what it is. But thank you for those who responded. Best nickname, TheKanyeZone.com.
Let's get it.
The vote getters, Among Drip. I voted for Don Corleone. I love that name. I May Be Stupid's great. Mega Milton and Teach Us Dougie. Great names.
Insane.
So pretty unanimously, best RNG that surely won't have karma retribution. Pedro.
Is Pedro.
Pedro, yeah. The Pedro's entire existence. The Ferrothorn 4-turn freeze with Mark and Ben. Like, I think Ben got punished for that, like, in the entire back half of the thing.
Probably.
But Pedro's luck was stupid this season. It just is stupid, but it came back to bite him.
Yeah.
And so, most unfortunate RNG. So, he did this a lot. However, Jimmy. So that's 4
Jimmy.
right there. Someone missed a
Meteor Beam.
Meteor Beam doesn't hit. That's what I've
The
discovered.
Meteor Beam also didn't matter that game.
Meteor Beam's
It
coded.
didn't matter, but it was
No, it did
fortunate.
not.
Meteor Beam is
No,
coded incorrectly.
I'm saying it didn't matter.
Yeah, Meteor Beam is coded incorrectly.
Oh,
on
I forgot which game
PokemonShowdown.com.
it was, but
Is that last vote Park? My
Yes.
triple hydro pump.
For scam. So we have a tie.
Oh, I
between-
forgot I filled that out.
We have a tie between coolest initial draft between Vinay and Chris. Understandable.
I think I put Chris for this.
Yeah.
Chris is for the oh my god he wants to kill, and Vinay for the oh my god he wants to kill, but he also doesn't have bulk with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Chris and I just said fuck everything else.
Yeah.
Coolest final team, yeah, Chris.
Yeah, Chris's team was cool, and we'll just show the people who aren't familiar. This Chris dude, so Urshifu, Ladio, so we banned Wicked Blow. But Urshifu,
Yeah,
Latios, Azu already is just awesome. Cool.
Bear in mind, he took Azu after Park put it on the free spin. there was some retribution with that pick.
But yeah, Tenta, like I love this build. Just in general,
It's a
because
really,
it's
really
so
good build.
balanced between offense and defense. I really, really like it. Its one weakness is that because Chris redid a lot of his build, there isn't a super strong ground on it, and that's like the only weakness on it. But
His best ground type is Slow King or Slowbro Galar.
yeah, oh yeah, or Diancie,
Or Diancie.
one of the two. But I just really like the offensive versatility between Urshifu Lati and Azu. It's just so immediately threatening. And Slowbro allows for a good Trick Room mode, and like you can use it as like a 5-turn Trick Room breaker, if need be.
Yeah.
And that's good synergy with Xcloud, and I like Shuckle for the hazard stacking. Yeah, no, just a cool build in general. Hottest tech. So this, here's the thing, Brendan, you got the most responses. However, I think Colin.
Well, Adrenaline Orb Gengar is also one of mine. So.
Yeah, you got 3 of the responses. However, Colin, like the actual best tech was the Rock Blast Clown.
That thing was so funny.
No.
That's the actual best. Look up Moltres. No, that was Curse Moltres.
What's up, Chris? We were complimenting your team. Yeah, that was Curse Moltres.
No, that was Curse Moltres.
The Skull Bash, Assurance,
Oh,
Iron Tail.
So Connor got 2, Collie got 2.
Yeah.
Effectively.
Yeah, I like the Rain Dance Latios. I had to write Rock Blast Blacephalon. There was no other. Most improved.
It's like you don't expect those 3 words together.
Yeah, no, I don't. I just don't. Most improved. I agree with this one a lot.
Park and Tommy. Yeah,
It's by
it's
results,
Park
it's
and
a
Tommy
three-way.
free.
By results, it's a 3-way tie. But if you want to actually pick one specifically,
I think most improved.
No.
It'd be hard to say it's
Yeah.
not Park or Tommy because Tommy had a phenomenal season. He found the build he wanted. Park, as soon as he shifted his team around to a playstyle, like and you're on the call, Park. I'm already talking like you're not here. You're just muted, but you shifted your team style around a lot and you improved immediately, and just your overall improvement at Mons is just awesome, like since you started, and that's what I really wanted for. Where's the Meteor Beam Arc result for the best tech? Colin getting most improved is a fucking lie. He's always been nasty. He's always been so good. And then Mark, as the season went along too, Mark got a lot better. But yeah, that's why I think Rookie of the Year. Jason had a ton of fun tech. I was just begging him to bring Banded Tyranitar just 1 week. Just one. every single review.
he likes playing a really balancey team.
Yeah.
That is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luke, obviously. Luke got 3 too. And then Mark got a vote. I mean, with the tie.
I know Luke said that a big part of like why he was anxious about doing draft was that he felt like he had something to prove, especially on his first season. I think he proved that he's more than capable.
Oh,
of this.
dude, Luke, you're like good. Don't judge me or Vinay, who's just been like addicted to Pokemon Showdown for almost half our lives. Don't judge by that. Just don't. Like the fact that like
especially considering like he also drafted a Sun team which can either blow up or get blown up. Like he made do with a really like team that could very inherently be inconsistent. Like all the power to him.
Sean has a point with the Meteor Beam. It was so heated, even worked when I accidentally loaded up to OU on Mason's account.
that was very funny.
That was so funny. Best play of the
best play.
season. So you could tell this is what I wrote because of the vernacular. I called it Zydog.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Yeah. So the
Chris
like,
versus Jason.
so Brendan doesn't really do a lot here. My end game when playing Tommy, I think that's definitely Vinay.
That is neat.
Yeah.
Listen, I was very proud of that end game.
First person modifiers, I wonder.
Yeah. So
I was very proud of that end game.
Rain Dance Latios was so fire. I love that.
It was insanely fire.
That was
Dude,
so
like-
fire.
Manual weather in general, I love like just as a tech to bring in
Oh,
draft.
it's such a fun
it's so
throwback
funny.
too.
It's
Where-
so funny.
It's so good. It's so good. That was so good. I think I like the Brendan versus Sean pressing Zap Cannon.
Just pressing the button.
No.
Don't. I want to live in a world where Magnezone gets a speed boost move, but alas, I have to deal with the Zap Cannon blunder policy.
Didn't the Zap Cannon hit more than like?
It hit twice in a row.
It just hit. Yeah, it hit twice in a row.
No, it didn't. I did
No,
Zap Cannon into Steel Beam.
Oh,
So
I'm thinking of something else.
I didn't expect Sean on turn 2 to press rocks with Nido Queen in front of a zone.
Oh man. And then so that was so funny pressing Zap Cannon. The game where Jason blew my mind with Poltergeist Shell Smash, yeah. Shell Smash is great.
Shell
I
Smash
was
is
thinking
great.
Sean, you're completely correct. I was thinking of you versus Jeff with the Zap Cannon misses.
Look,
Oh,
Cannon
yeah, I'm
hits,
thinking
the
of
Zap
you
Cannon
versus
hits.
Jeff. Yeah, he had bundle Zap cut.
He missed like what 4 times? No, he hit
No,
like
he
8
hit
times.
4
Oh, not Bite Fence.
He hit so many. Hey,
He
listen.
hit so
The people
yeah.
at home didn't see Bite Fence. That's what's important. Yeah, 4 out of 4. That's so good.
Best match.
And then I personally think it's the double into Zydog. That was so good. And then,
I
you could just
completely
pick.
forgot what that was.
It was you versus Tommy. It was you
Ah.
versus Tommy, and you just doubled like
First time, yeah.
you just doubled like a madman. It was so good. And so this one. So here's the thing. Me versus Colin, like winning this is so stupid because that game was so dumb.
It was a good game, but I think that's why it was the best match.
That was
I put
totally
you,
the best match.
I put you versus Colin.
Yeah.
I also put you versus Colin.
So the thing is like with me versus for the people in the Blood Draft League, me versus Colin was a 112 turn game.
You should link the replay in the chat.
Yeah.
I'll link the replay.
Yeah,
I'll link the
wait.
replay.
Wait, no, show the stats. Show the
Oh
stats.
yeah. So I have a stats pad.
It's so stupid.
And
So-
it's G. Look at who's in the lead with status. I wonder why.
So I count Leech Seed as a status. I manually track them. It's just fun that way. And for playoffs, I don't really like to do that, just because like it's kind of It's like playoffs are
Also,
over.
if someone makes it to the end, it's like, gee, I wonder why this guy was on top all 6 categories.
Shout out Don Corleone.
14 kills.
Powdon's a stupid Pokemon, folks. So I'll link the replay for those who are not in the know. It was week. Was it week? It wasn't week 2. It
Well,
was
you can just
week.
look for who versus who.
Week 3. Okay.
It was pretty early.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna post it for people to watch. We don't have the time to review it here.
No, if you want, go check out our week 3 review.
Yeah.
If the
yeah.
mod hasn't been deleted by now.
It's up on YouTube.
I don't think it has.
It's up on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Oh, on YouTube, right.
Yeah. So it's on YMG. But yeah, the VOD will be up. It's up on YouTube, all that. Park versus me. That game was brazy. That game was wildin'. Sorry, I've just got to post that there. But yeah, so I just posted that there. But yeah, so real quick, I think that was the last one. So, but me versus Colin was a 112 turn game. And the reason why it was a 112 turn game is that, so I knew I lost around like turn 20 something where I had some bad luck happen. And so instead of FFing, which I could have done, I opted to force the game as long as possible to maybe make him fuck up. Which he did not.
Proceeded to sit there and click Leech Seed.
I did waste every single one of his leech seeds, to be fair. So there's that. But what I'm gonna do now is, before we close off, because we have there's a Snyder cut that's got to be watched, folks.
A snot.
Mhm.
Stop calling it that.
That's what it's called.
No.
Yo, that's not.
That's what it's called. Listen, I'm an
I'm also
age.
surprised people even. Wait, did people actually like me versus Cam that much?
It
was a good match.
Me. That was a fun offensive game. There's like lots of fun doubles. It was really good.
Yeah, that was a good match.
The game where I brought Focus Punch, Focus Blast, Gengar.
Yeah.
No, but it wasn't that. It was like the fact that you preserved Entei for like the nice like sweep at the end.
If
So-
Sacred Fire missed that week, I would have cried.
It
Yeah,
would've been
you know,
funny.
if Sacred
No.
Fire missed that week, Cam just wins. So we are going to review this game. So this is my alt. At this point, I was at 1790. Just trying to get over it. I'm getting the rust off for Smog Force.
What was this game again? I
So
forgot.
no, so this was just me playing on ladder, and I'm using the Blunder Banded Bisharp team because I love Bisharp. And so I was just like, okay, I'm looking at this. Oh, it's some like Webs HO bullshit. Yeah, Chris watched this game, so I was just like, yeah, it's some Webs HO bullshit. If I can play this right, Victini just murders this team.
V-Create kills something every single time if Disguise is broken.
Yeah, except Araquanid, because Araquanid's stupid.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna lead, and it has Tim's on, so it's not effective. I forgot it had Tim's on, but that would be really funny later. So I'm just like, yeah, I'll knock off. Like I have nothing to lose by knocking, and then like knocking twice, right? So I go, he goes cart, and it's SD, which figures because it's a Webs team. And so he knocks here, which shows that I think it was Scarf, based off that. And he was Metronome. He's Metronome because I think his speed rose here. No. So he was like he was the good set. So here's Bisharp, with Defiant. But what you don't see here is that I used the clock and I waited, a little bit. No, I didn't wait. I just clicked it instantly every single time. He's like, there's no way. There's no way he's actually going to click it again. I got to 6, and I clicked 6 in a row. And I'm just made. He's like, yeah, he has to save 1. Nope. Nope.
Classic.
And it gets better. It gets better. So I'm just Moonblasting for Chip. That's what I got to do in this spot. So Moonblasting for Chip. This is good. Plasma again. Clefable doesn't do anything. It was banned. It was banned in Bish. So Bisharp comes right back in. And
Got him.
Owned. just dominated. Yeah, it's banned in Bish. And so I'm just like, I literally have nothing to lose. I'm just clicking knock off until it dies. I don't need this anymore. It did its job.
Yeah, because now Vic just wins with the V-Create.
Yep. And I burnt it because I was like, you're definitely going Rillaboom here. You're not staying in. It's like, oh, he stayed in. This is funny. He doesn't Shadow Sneak ever. This match was so funny. And then it just writes King. The important part is that I'm the second best Bisharp player on the planet. Behind Blunder. It's me and him. There's no one else. Yeah, and it just V-Create.
Thank you.
Victini's great.
Thank you, V-Create.
Very cool. I V-Create again because I had nothing better to do. He SD'd. I'm just like, what are you talking about, dude? It's like you have to knock there. Oh, what a game. What a game. What a game to end it on. And like I said, I promised this would be a speedrun of a stream. Thank you everyone for coming out. Thank you for all the new people who came in to watch. So I'll be reviewing the Draft League Finals probably next week at some point. And,
probably next week, yeah.
We gotta play that at some point.
Yeah, best of luck.
Yeah, we will.
Best of luck to both of y'all. And then
yeah, I'm just finishing off some stuff this week, and I should be able to build over the weekend.
It's amazing how readily we stall out a game that would take like 10 minutes at most.
I know, right?
No, I've just been really busy the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, and that happens.
I'm just joking about LS in general, not anyone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, no. Best of luck to both y'all. The stream will come equipped with hopefully the Go Lurk Live, another unique breaker for OU.
Vinay stopped me from playing League.
Watch the Snut with us.
No. No, I mean stop me from playing League because remember the promise.
Oh yeah, no. If he wins, he quits League.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm gonna throw. It'll be fine.
Vinay's missing out on his $25 Victini plushie though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
they're out of stock. They're out of stock on PokemonCenter.com.
Fucked up.
The game starts. There's a lot of things on this team with Memento. This is weird.
Fucked up. He's mono Final Gambit. Which would actually win because you have a bunch of mons with shit ton of HP. But regardless, it's time. Peace, everyone. Peace, everyone. Be back for
Alright.
Hollow Knight soon. Maybe some fighting games. I don't know. But I'll be
Peace,
streaming.
y'all.